Citizens family, everybody and everyone. This is Daniel Alston, aka Abdul Kabir Maki. Today, we're doing our Reggie the Redbird and the Talking Subway Car series. However, we are doing a little detour. We're going to be talking about Intermountain's autorack. It's 89-foot autorack rail car. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and open the box. I'm gonna make it real short and sweet. Of course, you see in the background is Atlas's version of the articulated autorack car. So let's take the car out of the box. All right, the packaging, because this car is really fragile, but the level of detail is insane. It's really serious. I mean, let's take it out of the package. Some more out of the package here, and we're gonna sit it out. So, excuse my hands. I just woke up. So don't mind me. All right. Out of the box, the car is, just, the level of detail is just really, it's amazing. I've been buying a lot of Intermountain products. If anybody who models trains or whatnot, just notice at every time, it just seems it's getting better and better and better with the detail. This car right here is painted and decorated for Norfolk Southern. For those who live in the East Coast, Norfolk Southern is a Class 1 railroad out here in the East. Of course, it runs in the western part of New York mostly, where CSX pretty much runs the East. And they still got to follow Metro North prefaces and sort in their rules and guidelines. Because you're coming into the city, so you're on our territory, Big Jack. Anyway, like I said, the level of detail is outrageous. One thing that stands out is that the car is see-through. Okay, the car is see-through. You can see through the car. The lighting, I can see through the mesh gratings and so for each of the panels. The wheels is free rolling. The reporting marks and the roster numbers legible. Like I said, the level of detail is crazy. Another notable perk is the indoors can open, and so now, mind you, even with its the level of detail, which is the perks, but there's also drawbacks. Okay, the car is very fragile, especially the indoors. So you got to be really meticulous and gentle, and sort with opening the back doors. The indoors. Once you look inside the car, you can see it's a double deck. You can load the car up. With various HO scale model vehicles, what the car is intended to carry. So, it carries from the manufacturer to the auto loading lock, which is transported by, truck and to the dealership. But the car that you're driving, if any one of you drive, I'm sure many of you older characters know how to drive. But how you think your vehicle got there? So by these babies. All right, so the level of detail is crazy. Then Intermountain, I've been purchasing items from them for the longest, but it's the level of detail, and for the price, I say it's well worth it. However, even from the good to the bad, the good to the bad part that I see is the drawbacks is that the panels are just slightly warped. It's slightly warped, and if you really take a really good look, it's kind of bent in. Just a bit. But it's nothing that can't be fixed. So for those out there who are a discriminating model like me, somewhat of a rivet counter like myself, um, you want to go ahead and, I use super glue. I'm going to go ahead and, if you look at the panels out there, and, you want to put the panels in the soil which they're on there, and, try to straighten them out, a bit. But again, the brake rigging, the detail is just crazy. It's just fantastic. The underbody, the underbody brake rigging is fantastic. Everything is pretty much meticulous. The wheels sort of engaged. The couplers, sort of from what I understand, is not, it's not as level, but it's manageable. Of course, the car, being I'm doing the children's series, and with Jerry DeGivo pulling these cars around, the freight cars around, a bit of reality will set forth, and I'm gonna add, apply a little weathering, some graffiti, not a lot. I'm not gonna overdo it, but alas, I'm saying this also depicts a bit of reality, things out there that we cannot avoid. So price sort of range from anywhere from 60 on up to the 90s, and so $90 or whatever, and so some places 100. But you can get discounts in certain stores. I mean, I recommend this for anybody who's doing any scenes from Detroit or Kentucky, Norfolk, Virginia, and some places in New York or whatever. And so any place with any kind of major auto loading facility, I would prefer, putting, Walter's cars, and this car in the back, to do an auto scene, auto loading scene. But the car is just amazing, so definitely, pick you up one or a couple, depending on where your pockets and your funds are. And I'm going to go ahead and conclude this right now. All right. So, peace and blessings, everybody. Go ahead and pick one up. This is a fantastic car. Subscribe to me, Daniel Alston, and, leave a comment, a like, a comment, or whatever. All right? Okay. Peace.